What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What is poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DOPEaxXPANA, guys, and I am back. I know I haven't been on YouTube for a couple weeks now, and everybody's like, where are you at? And y'all, I'm back. So I'm super excited to share this video with you guys. For those of you guys who follow, when I was in a braid battle, I did 3 bomb amazing styles, and I recorded a couple of those for you guys to see, and this probably was like the most requested video out of those styles, so I figured I would drop this one first and then drop the other ones on you guys. So guys, first of all, I just want to say I won my braid battle. I'm super thankful for everyone who supported me through that journey. I did just have to take like a little bit of time off to just kind of focus on that and really just regroup and see what I wanted to do with my brand when I came back. So I'm super excited to share my next couple of videos with you guys just because it's been a little minute. So jumping right into these locks, I went ahead and plaited my client's entire head, and I knew for this look that because it was for a battle, it needed to either be extremely long or just like something extremely unique. So I decided to go with super long butterfly locks just because they are trendy right now, and I decided to do them 36 inches. So guys, if you guys don't know, Bobbi Boss had released an extended lock that is 36 inches, so you no longer have to tie your locks together or anything like that, which is super awesome. So I actually originally was going to do these locks down to the floor, but once I had installed one of the 36-inch locks, I was like, okay, you know, this is like pretty long on its own, so I just decided to go with that length. I also was trying to think about my client, like how is she gonna survive day to day with these, and I didn't want to have to like cut them and restyle them for her. So yeah, these are 36 inches. Before I put the locks in, I am going to go in with Talia Waheed's scalp oil. This says for children, but I still use it for adults, and I just go through and moisturize my client's scalp. This is super important whenever you are putting hair in a protective style. You want to make sure that you do so when it's moisturized. So before doing this, maybe leave some type of leave-in conditioner in there and then go in with oil just to seal that moisture in. So I decided to free part these locks just because I feel like it's more of a natural look, and it's also nice and full. You don't want these to be too full when you're doing any type of locks, just because it can look a little bit too bulky. So I love this method that I chose. So these are the Bobbi Boss new locks that I'm using in their extended length. It is 36 inches, and I'm going to show you guys right now how long these are. Yes, I did individually wrap every single one of these, and if you know me, you know I hate doing faux locks. This style literally took me probably about 12 hours to complete. So yeah, just know if you decide to do these, you guys are like in for a ride. So I'm going to show you guys how I attach this new lock on to my client's hair. I'm going to go ahead and crochet through the base. At the top, there is a little opening at each lock, so you're going to crochet the lock through itself. And then I'm taking my hook and placing it in the middle of the lock, and I'm going to pull my client's natural hair through. This just helps to hide it. You actually do not have to do this. You can totally skip this step, but I just wanted to make sure that my client's hair was nice and protected for what I was trying to do. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this again a second time, just so you guys can really see. So I know you guys have noticed that I do have some locks in there that have a pop of color, which I really wanted to do this because I was going to be adding in some butterfly clams and flowers and all type of stuff. And so I really just wanted to make sure that the locks really kind of stood out on their own, since it's like a hair competition. So I did go ahead and pop in some color in there, and that is actually spring twist hair that I ordered off of Amazon. I'll go ahead and link it down in the description section below for you guys, just so you guys know where I got that hair. The other hair is regular passion twist hair that I purchased offline as well. I kind of just had like some extra at my house, so I'll go ahead and link all of the hair that I use in the description section for you guys. But the spring twist hair actually looks like this, and I went ahead and pulled it apart. If you guys watch any of my tutorials, then you will know that you need to open up whatever hair you're using and pull it apart and fan it apart, just so that it covers more length. So this was a really pretty ombre, so I just knew that it would look really nice because the colors will kind of just like transition. So it kind of goes from like purple to black to that purple again to blue, and it was actually really perfect. It worked out perfectly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap these down all the way to the bottom pretty much, and I'll show you guys how I add in hair. I'm really not doing anything different than what I have done in my other butterfly lock tutorials. I do now have about 3 on my channel. So I'll go ahead and make sure that I link a step-by-step beginner tutorial for you guys, because I know some of you guys are going to watch this and be like, I can't see what's happening. So I'll make sure that I link that in the top right section. You guys can go ahead and click on that and then come right back to this video. So it was actually really hard for me to record me wrapping the entire locks on this, but I'm going to show you again in black. And like I said, the first colored hair that I showed you guys is actually spring twist hair. So it's a little bit tighter, a little bit harder to separate. The passion twist hair comes in like a looser twist, so it's a little bit easier to pull apart and separate and all of that. But if you are concerned with how I'm adding in the hair, or how I'm adding on my second piece of passion twist hair, because for each one I use about 2 or 3 pieces. So if you guys are concerned about how to do that, if you guys click on that beginner tutorial, it'll literally show you guys how I do all of that. So it was hard to record just because these locks are so long, so I just kept having to move my camera, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Remember, like, if a lock is 36 inches, is actually going to be a little bit longer than that, because when you start to wrap it, it really stretches out that lock. And so these are actually probably about 40 to 45 inches once you're done actually wrapping it. So for her edges, I went in with the Shea Moisture Styling Gel, and this is for curly hair, just to help define the curls. So I went ahead and went over her edges with that just to make them a little more curled. I didn't want to sue-wap and boo-bap them and all of that, because our shoot was going to be very natural vibes, very earthy. And also when you think of locks, like, you just think of natural hair. So I didn't want her edges to be sue-whooped and all of that. So yeah, I just kept it super natural. So I went ahead and included some clips from the shoot and some photos from the shoot. These are the finished locks with the pop of color. I'm going to show you guys how we kind of like styled them. And I'll also have a lot of behind the scenes footage of the photo shoots that I did. So if you guys want me to put together a little video of that, then I'll make sure that I do that. But sis was a whole vibe at this photo shoot, guys. If you are feeling this, make sure you guys drop flower emojis in my comment section down below. Don't forget to let me know if you guys want to see those behind the scene clips. Here's some photos for you guys. Smash that thumbs up button if you guys love it. And as always, I will catch you guys in my next video. What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?